The former Prime Minister of Rwanda, Pierre Damien, he was charged to be imprisoned due to betrayal. He filed the case to reduce the judge. He requested the court to remove penalty. The petition want not change any decision made before. The man who is in prison for crime related to his university was sentenced to 3 years in prison and a fine of 892.2 million of Rwandan money need to be paid. The sentence was handed down by the Nyarugenge Local Court, but he wanted to redo the case in a Nyarugenge High Court. Dr. Damien petitions was scheduled to be headed on March 9th, 2021, but it was not heard because his lawyer didn't appear in the court to defend him as a client. Therefore, this reason the judge decided to cancel the day. The judges postponed the day on April 2nd, 2021 was also postponed because there was a holiday of Holy Friday event. The case was still open on April 30, 2021, but the judge postponed it after deep evaluation on. Judge ends up with the findings necessary to have a Christian University of Rwanda to come into the court. Therefore, judge decided to reschedule for May 21st, 2021 at 2 p.m. In his petition of 20 pages written by pen, he requested the Nyarugenge High Court rule that he should be tried by the commercial court because his action violated the agreement between the business parties. He stated that Nyarugenge High Court doesn't have capacity to file justice according to his cases. He understood that commercial court is the right one to find the truth of truth to justice, since his case is related to the business. He argued that in his case, he and his lawyer continued to explain to the court that CHUR had been indicted irregularly in the case because he had not been charged with the questioning in investigation, including that his property had been confiscated and against the law. Some of the mistakes that Dr. Habumuremyi claimed are in his case that local court ignored him and his factor, including the fact that court ruled inconsistently, the fact that he was confiscated on act not considering a crime, the fact that he was sentenced unlawful, and also the fact that he was once suspended too much without knowing why. Dr. Habumuremyi said that accidentally, which was later overturned by the court in CHUR agreement with the various people, including a businessman in Ngabonziza Jambosco, in promising them that they will be paid. The university gave them a check as a warranty indicating that they will get a paycheck, and each party agreed and signed on it. Dr. Habumuremyi also said that Nyarugenge Court didn't know the parties to contract because the contract and an agreement was made between of them as CHUR and the businessman include, all together with Dr. Habumuremyi, all of them signed, and Dr. Habumuremyi signed as University Chancellor. According to him, even when they are being paid, the time to pay all the transition, the money came from the university account, not Dr. Habumuremyi's bank account. So, he didn't understand being persecuted and charged to be imprisoned. On his petition, Dr. Habumuremyi urged that Law number 34, 2013 of 24th May 2013 on mortgage to fix asset and property, especially in its 4th article, it requires that movable property can be mortgaged, include written document that it can be an exchange into the money. He found that he was committed no crime and that the law has not yet been amended. In the agreement with the Dr. Habumuremyi said there was an agreement with those who had been given a check as a warrant to be accrued, that in a case something went wrong, we will immediately call upon the ordinary court to deal with it in order to fix an issue earlier as possible we can. He also said that according to all above, he is an innocent man, even though he is in prison. He continued urging that a Supreme Court to return the decision to the law court. Another thing Dr. Habumuremyi does not understand is how the parties went to sue him, and yet the contractor hold all the details on how they will be paid. More importantly, we agreed and put our signature on the contract sheet. I can see no reason why they decide to brought me here in the court. Moreover, the prosecution charges that they are still prison and safety check given to them. But Dr. Habumuremyi said that more importantly, most of them are already been paid. More than 155 millions are already paid to procedural charge, which is CHUL with Daniel. And Dr. Habumuremyi say there is little money of $1 million left. He really done a tremendous work to pay almost the 155 millions of Rwandan money. He's now lifting 25 millions to be paid, to pay to those who are pursuing him. Can see that this prosecutor need to have a little patience, because the man, he's at work to pay back, to pay all back. His friend, I think, just the prosecutor need to pay a little patient. Really, a little patient. This man, including his friend, will pay the rest.